Here we are again in Sandro and Steve
Life After Stroke
talk show. We keep thinking of a subject to talk about after browsing through different Facebook groups of stroke survivors. We found that a lot of people are actually moaning about what happened to them after they had a stroke, and that is understandable. You know, if you had a stroke, a life-changing medical condition, and something really bad has happened to you, of course it's understandable to be negative. You know,
you want to tell people the positive, Sandro.
Yeah.
I know people thinking positives out of stroke, but there is a couple one can think of. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and that's what we're gonna talk about this afternoon. Looking at the bright side of life. So stay tuned. Okay, Steve, looking at the bright side of life. So if we just look around us right now, it's actually quite sunny, isn't it?
It's a nice day here in Peterborough.
Yeah, and we're here inside our car. It's air conditioned. You know, we turn the air conditioning on because it's too warm outside, and we roll up the windows and
looking at life.
People are passing by in front of us.
We're just watching the ball go about, aren't we? There's a pub right across there, Sandro. We should pop in there for a drink.
It looks really good. Yeah. So right at this very moment, you know, we could be thinking about bad stuff, you know, the negativity of life, or we could be thinking about the bright side of life, you know. And almost always in every picture there is a bad side and a good side of a picture, you know. And when you have a stroke, it's easy to look at the bad side.
For the first,
it's shocking. One day you wake up and you cannot move half of your body, or you cannot talk. You know, it's understandable to be
shock. It's just
negative. Definite. You know, but what do you think about being positive, Steve?
Well, if you go to the negative, right? When I had my stroke, Sandro, I had a good job. I had all my family, my son, and everything. So and when I had a stroke, I lost all that. So that's the negative. Let's get the negatives out of the way. But the positive, I thought after about, you know, it takes a long while, that you got a new start in life, Sandro. I could have died. Anybody could have died from a stroke. People get no warnings about a stroke. They have a stroke and they pass away. My gran had a stroke at 68. She passed away. So the positive side of things, that you've given a second chance.
That you survived. Yeah, you survived.
I survived. You know, it's left me buggered up on the left hand side, right? But the positives in life gives you new direction. You can't do the same things you used to do, so you have to retrain yourself to do it. So you have to think, you have to try to retrain yourself, your brain, to be positive in life. Or
not only surviving a stroke, but also your stroke could be worse than you had. You know. You think it can be because being a neurophysio, I've seen many different cases of strokes, and there are minor strokes, moderate, severe, you know, really life-changing strokes where people are bedbound, hoisted in all activities of living, and there's nothing they can do, you know, like they're dependent in every aspect of daily living, including feeding. You know, if you have that situation, you know, that's really worse, isn't it? Like you, Steve, now. Although you had a stroke, but you can walk, you know. Although your left hand is not really functioning that well, but you can still use your right hand, and you're still fine, you know. I'm still alive, isn't I? In every situation, there's always a good side of it, and focusing on the good side, you know, will really help. You
know the old saying, Sandro, there's always somebody worse than yourself. When a stroke, you know, you think you had a stroke. Every stroke's different. You know what I mean? You see people on Facebook pages. There's some people, like you say, can't even get out of bed. So I know you have to look at the positives in life. You know, you're still alive. You can still, like some people, you can still go away on holiday, because
some people can't anymore, you know.
But I say, but if you're dealing in the positives, you know what I mean?
But the laws, depending on your situation, you know, there's always something you can find that's positive.
Don't you think the laws changed over the last 5-6 years, positive on the disabled people? Did you know that Stephen Hawkins, who passed away, he was like bedridden in a wheelchair, he was going on holidays on P&O cruise ships. They cater now for people with disabilities, don't they? As years ago, they would have put you in the corner. But now they don't put you in the corner. You're first to go online. You're first to go on board, now, aren't you? You're not like a black leper.
So you know, depending on your situation, if you're still able to get out, you know, maybe in a different form of mobility, then it really makes sense to maximize that, to utilize that ability, you know, to go out.
I say, I think you have to. I know it's hard for people, but how severe your stroke is, you have to try to look on the positive side. See what you can do. Make little tiny like improvements, you know what I mean, like targets. You know, say you want to do this in the next 6 months, and when you do it, that's a positive, isn't it?
Yeah.
Never think sort of like back, you know what I mean? So I know it's hard for people to sort of like think I think you've had a stroke, but there is positives out of life, isn't there?
So let us know what you think, you know, about looking at the bright side of life after stroke, and you know, make comments. And if you have a chance to see us here on Facebook and see us in YouTube, please do subscribe. You know, it will help our channel.
So yeah, definitely, yeah.
It's the only way you can support our channel as well, you know. And of course, we can reach out to as many people as we can, you know, if we have more subscribers.
Yeah, so like people watching this for the first time, subscribe and watch our other videos.
Yeah, so thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, hope to see you again next time.